Yo guys, and welcome back to NBHD. Here today we will be continuing the up house tutorial. Now I have done a little bit more off camera work again. Sorry, voice gone there. Just to, change the roof height around a little bit, tweak it a bit just to get it looking a tad more realistic. Like I said, had a few more pictures now showing me this build in its full on realistic look. I was just wondering if we can extend this maybe another one out. Now it may look ridiculous, I don't know yet. This is all about just trying new shapes out and seeing if they work realistically. You know what, I think that works, because in the real life, well, in the film, this front part of here is slightly in front of the rest of the build, so having it like that makes it look far more realistic. That is what we are aiming for, guys. Now another thing that I've noticed is there are so many pictures on this build. Literally they are all different colours. It's really confusing to find the right sort of coloured build. It really is. And I think this is pretty spot on actually. But what we are going to start doing now is we're going to have to find the roof height of this. And then one block underneath. So what is this? This is pink, right? So if I do change colours around in the next videos, I'm sorry guys, but you just gotta bear with me because it's kind of confusing. There's so many different designs that are popping up saying they're the right designs and they're not. I have no idea. I literally just need to watch the whole movie, write down and annotate what all the different coloured windows and stuff like that is. So once you've done this, you're gonna want to get, let's see what we can do here. So just bring that out by 2. That's not in line. Everything about this build is so damn awkward. Then you're gonna want to get some oak like this and just put it aside of the build. And 2 windows up. Then go bam bam, bam bam, bam bam bam, bam. Now that looks pretty good, right? Now once again, this is also a blue roof. Kinda strange colours. I think this is the right colour scheme. I'm pretty sure there's a ton of different pictures, so sorry if you guys see like another picture with different colours. It may be wrong because there's so many pictures on the internet showing me all different colours for each part of the house, and it is truly very confusing. So I'm gonna go with that derpy design. That is 100% derp. Then I was talking about the retexturing. I attempted it, it went very wrong, so I have no idea what to do now. I reckon maybe by deleting the front parts of these we can have some sort of roof tile thing going on. Yeah, that looks good. And then maybe for the top just have it like that. Yeah, that's gonna stay. That is a keeper. And sorry if you see like all these random parts which looked a little bit mucked up and stuff, but that is just me shifting around with shapes, trying new designs out and just trying to get it as spot on as I can. I mean, you can't really ask for any more than that. Just build it. And like I said guys, I think someone commented in my last video, it's probably, or she is watching this, and they understand it. I mean, this is so flipping damn difficult to build. This is one of the hardest builds I've ever done. So if something is off, I will try and fix it and make it look realistic again, but we are limited. I mean, this is Minecraft. There is a limit to your imagination, and this is a block game. Unless you mod it, of course, then you can have all kinds of stuff, but I'm building this in a way so that you guys can build it as well without any mods, so it's going to be totally legit. Now I know the roof isn't blue, but we're going to add some sort of tile system around here. Don't know how it's going to work yet, but it will be there. Maybe in this vid, if I think of something, because I'm thinking of new ideas to build whilst building this, and also thinking of other stuff as well to do with my channel. So we're going to keep it like that. It may look a little bit strange at the moment, but it won't do soon, so don't worry guys. Everything is sorted out, no problem. So we're going to come 2 down with this as well. Bam, bam. And then underneath this one it appears. I'm going to come across again, like this. So, it's starting to take shape a little bit now, which is just amazing. Now I reckon, I've seen loads of pictures, some have a greyish sort of roof. It depends whereabouts in the film you actually watch this. Because from different parts, the house looks different at one point, which is point I'm building it at. It has a huge garden, it's in a really sort of nice area, and then it goes into the construction and everything sort of goes industry lookish, and the house gets smaller, land gets taken away, and yeah, we're building it from when the house looks at its best, of course. So like that, you know. I don't know. It's really hard to build this, but that's not bad, I guess. And then what we're going to do is we will literally just come across here. Obviously, most of this inside won't exist because the floors, they're only going to be 3-4 blocks in height. They're not going to be huge. So just come across here as well. And if you guys get stuck, because I know I do a little bit of off-camera work occasionally, it's just when I'm recording and you notice stuff, you're like, oh, why didn't I do that, and stuff like that, and then you're just like, oh no, I'll go do it now, but I don't feel like recording, because these videos are usually about 30 minutes long, but I edit them down to a smaller number. At the moment, I am at my dad's house, which has literally, I think it's the best Wi-Fi you can actually get in the UK at the moment. So uploads, I can literally not compress a file and still upload one of these files in under an hour, even without it being compressed. With it compressed, just a couple of minutes. I love this. You know what, we're going to come back with these as well. And the reason why we're not going all the way to the edge is because, you know, that kind of looks ugly. Like that. Looking nice. Now on the inside, I know a lot of these walls are yellow and stuff, and obviously they're not all going to be yellow. I think they were. I saw the start of the film earlier when I was just trying to think of stuff to build, and it's mainly wood inside, but this is just sort of like a big borderline to mark off stuff. So if you guys are thinking like that is one weird color, then don't worry guys, it's more likely not to stay. These are just markings. You know what, this is going to annoy me, so we're just going to put that in yellow there. Pink, sorry. It doesn't really matter, but it will just kill me knowing that that's not in line. Now these rooms, they look really narrow and stuff, but you know, they're planned out like the actual film, and in the actual film, this was like a deserted house, no one lived inside of it, so you know, no one was living here. It was like a tramp sort of house, I guess you could put it like that. You know what, do we need this? Yes we do. Let's just connect that up to that, just so all the lines are even. That is kind of scary, seeing it from the film and then seeing it come to life is just pretty damn amazing. Now from the side, I believe, what side is this? From this side, I have a load of plans, you know guys, all these drawings and stuff. So these roofing designs, let's just literally, this is not to stay, guys, so don't worry about this. This is just like a simple marking. I guess we'll have the roofing going up to about there, and then from there onwards it will slope backwards, right? And then we will have all that. So then what you're going to want to do is get your stone, where are you, stone slabs, not stone slabs, stone brick stairs. Now these, you know, I'm changing my mind. Maybe they're not 100% accurate, but they're not far off it, and they don't look the best, but you know, they kind of work, so we are going to keep it. They're not the prettiest looking blocks, and this house is pretty pretty, so you know, we'll try and do with it. If it doesn't work, we will change it, but you know, for the time being, guys, I think it's alright. It can stay. No, I know that's probably yellow for a reason. Or can this be removed? Can it be removed? Yes, it can. Like that. Like so. And then you're just going to want to bring across these all the way to here, to the chimney. Hate it when them stone glitches out a little bit, like them stairs really do piss you off sometimes. And the other thing, guys, was, I'm not sure, we may not need to do this, but the chimney positioning, like I said, I've had a hell of a lot of pictures, they all tell me different stuff, is really not useful. I think if I was going to pick one iconic house, this was probably one of the most difficult to build. One of the coolest looking, but one of the most difficult. Definitely. Oh, and it lines up. Beautiful. Wow. Oh wow. It was worth it. It works, and it works well. And now that chimney, it doesn't look as obese. By the way, guys, you can just remove these. This was just so we could line everything up and everything would work nicely for us. I just got a few pictures on my phone telling me what stuff looks like, so I can build this for you as easily as possible. Now in this particular picture, it tells me that this is actually yellow. So we're going to use yellow. We may have to change this, so I'm sorry guys if you guys hate having to change stuff around, but if you guys know for yourself, if you watch the movie, or if you know a lot about the movie and that's why you're watching this video because you like Minecraft as well, then if you know the true colors, please comment something below and tell me. I would love to know to get this build as accurate as possible. And then you're going to want to get this, bring it along further. And yes, the only disadvantage, I was thinking of using stone slabs because they look nicer. They weren't quite as accurate, and you have trouble building blocks with them because you know you can't place some blocks in half slab spaces, which kind of sucks, but you know, that's just how Minecraft is. And I believe it has the front room there, which is like a humongous part of the house. In fact, where is my plan here? Yeah, sorry guys, I have a hell of a lot of plans. Anyway, yeah, you have the front room, you have a hallway, you have the stairs here, and then you have a big entrance here which takes you onto the other part of the house. Because you know, this house, like I said, it was like an abandoned house. It wasn't particularly massive. It was a 2-bedroom house, and there weren't many rooms, so you know, we have to build it so big just to fill these detail in, and so when I build the balloons, it doesn't make the house look stupidly sized. Yeah, so actually in the back room here, there was like a kitchen area, and yeah, behind that, I think there was a toilet as well. So yeah, there's only a total of 3 rooms, plus the hallway, so you know, it's not a massive build this. And the other thing is, because of this, we're going to have to extend again, guys. I'm sorry for that. I wanted to keep this build as small. I mean, most people, they make a 2-bedroom house, right? It's like a quarter of this. But we're building the full-on model. I guess you could call it 1-to-1, because this is literally the scale that the house would be in real life. Bam, 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 bam. God damn, this just takes ages. And of course, not all of this is going to be here. We're not having this huge, humongous square. I mean, we're going to chop this off because, you know, the roof, it has to be shaped. It has to be shaped like so. From about here to here, there will not be any blocks at all. Right, so when do we make the risk? So first, we need to come to here. So I reckon we'll divide this now. Now the stairway is kind of huge. So we're going to leave a nice amount of space. A generous amount of space for this build. I mean, this is the entrance here. Then you got your big stairway going up here. This is not actually a room, this is just simply here to let in some more light. And let's just make it look a little bit nicer, because at the moment with all this stuff, it's not looking that great. I mean, stuff is not even. Don't worry guys, we will make this look like a hell of a lot more pretty. But just for now, it's gonna have to stay like this. And look a bit pooey. And I think this house is really cool looking. I mean, it's really multicolored, but most colorful houses that people build go wrong, right? But this, no, this has not gone wrong. It really has worked. That's that. So we got to leave about, I reckon that's about enough space. And then at the back, about 2 blocks in. So 1, and then we're going to have 1, 2, right? There we go. That is the back window. So let's just fill this in. Bam, bam, bam. Then for the upstairs now, so the upstairs, it begins here. So 1 block up. You know what, we're gonna have to do it around here. Yep, about there. Don't know, we may have to change this, guys, I have no idea. But just for now, it's gonna go there. And this is the window for the upstairs as well. Like this. So I think that looks pretty cool. The other thing was, guys, I made this little derpy looking letterbox. It's just, it had like Ellie and something on it, the 2 characters' names. So you can put a sign there saying that if you want. The little lever to throw the trapdoor off the front, so make sure you don't hit it. I just forgot about how awkward trapdoors are, literally. They are a pain in the ass. And yeah, I think that looks pretty nice. You're going to want to put some grass out the front as well. It adds more detail, and there are a hell of a lot of bushes around here as well that we need to start adding. You know what? This build is starting to come along now, quite nicely. I mean, it's been a pain in the ass, but we've almost finished like the main structure of it. And once we finish that, it's all interior, and then from there onwards, I know people don't really like doing interior, but I'm gonna love it. Not having to do the exterior anymore, find out all these colours for like every individual bit would be so relieving. So then you're gonna want to take this back one. We're just building the other frame of the side, and say you can use like some birch wood up to there. And then just put a pink wall block there, like so. Does mean that we are going to have to extend this say up to here. Whoops. And yeah, you're gonna have to extend it a little bit further. We're always making extensions to this build, guys. It is just so humongous that we need to. Now, until I find out, I'm pretty sure there is another window here, another room, but I don't know yet, guys. So we're just gonna leave this as an empty till I find out some more information on this build. If you guys know anything that could help me out, please, please, please do comment below. I'd really appreciate it. So that's the back structure of this. I don't know much about the other details of this build. Got a bit confused with words there. I mean, it is 10 o'clock and I've been recording for most of the day now. I didn't have much sleep last night through recording on top, so you know, once you do that much recording you kind of get a bit more tired. But I mean, bam, look at that side. I'm happy with our progress today. I mean, we're getting more stuff done. The house is looking like a house. The last episode, I'm probably gonna have to spend about 2 hours on just making balloons, but I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This is part 3 now, and yeah, I'll meet you guys in the next episode, which will be out tomorrow. If you're looking to actually build this house and this is the first video you've seen, go check out part 1 and part 2 on my channel. They are available. I'm using Flows HD, which is a very popular texture pack. You can get it on Planet Minecraft. So if you guys want to know about that, please go check it out. Like, comment, and definitely subscribe. This is the episode that I'm hoping that will get my channel well known, or the series. Please help it grow and share my videos. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. I've got a hell of a lot of compressing to do. See you later.